Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode of Dishing It Out with Dana. I'm Dana, you're in my kitchen, and today we have an exciting announcement. Finally, we're announcing the winner. The winner of the contest for the month of August is none other than Sophia B. Sophia B lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, and today she gave me a whole list of what she loves to eat. So come on back with your pad and pen because you're going to learn to make a new quiche. And we're going to put a little Italian flair here for Sophia because I happen to know that Sophia has little Italian in her. And so we're going to have an exciting quiche day today. We're going to make the quiche on the show and it's named after her. So come right back after this. Okay, we're back. So listen, everything we need for today's quiche, this is going to be named Quiche Sophia. You got it. Sophia, I hope you're watching. It's very exciting. So we're going to tell you the ingredients of your famous quiche today. And we're going to start with the quiche shell. And if any of you have seen my YouTube videos on making quiche, I believe the broccoli and red pepper quiche is the one that I showed you about the quiche shells. So we have a 9-inch deep pie dish here, and we have gotten a pre-refrigerated pie crust that I have just pinched myself, and that's the easiest thing to do. Why not pay for convenience? It's very easy to have these on hand. They come 2 in a pack, and they're enough to make a pie with a topping on it, or you can make 2 quiche because it only requires 1 rounded pre-refrigerated quiche crust. Okay, so here we go. I've got this 9-inch deep pie with the quiche crust already pinched. We're going to have some delicious, she loves. Now, Sophia, you told me that you love the Italian cheeses. So you told me you love Parmesan and all the Romanos and the good cheeses. So guess what I have here today? I have some shredded. Are you ready? There is Asiago cheese, which is very similar to the Parmesan. It's in that family. I have some Romano cheese in here, some mozzarella. Now, I know you said you love all cheeses, Sophia. So what I've done is I like to pair the cheese with the ingredients because I know for sure, especially with what you've chosen for your vegetable, this mozzarella cheese is going to pair beautifully with none other than spinach. We have 8 ounces of fresh spinach, guys, so you're going to need that for this quiche too. So 8 ounces of fresh spinach. We've got our mozzarella, about 8 ounces of the combined Italian cheeses. We've got about 1.5 tablespoons of butter. We've got some imported Pecorino Romano cheese that we're going to add on top, and some shredded Parmesan because Sophia told me she loves the Parmesan cheese. She could eat that every day. So then we have 5 eggs we're going to lightly beat, and we have 3/4 cup of half and half, and we've got some spices. Now we're going to start with bacon. She also loves bacon, and her mom said that she could eat this every day. Bacon, black olives, and Parmesan cheese. And then she likes all kinds of cheeses, the shredded, and she loves the vegetables. So today for Sophia's quiche, named Quiche Sophia, we've chosen bacon, which pairs beautifully with spinach, which pairs beautifully with the mozzarella cheese. We're going to have an exciting day. And then we're going to top it off and have a side of black olives and some Parmesan cheese. It's going to be fabulous. Okay, so we're starting with, I've got about 8 ounces of bacon that I have already pre-cooked. But what we're going to do is lightly chop this bacon. I want this bacon tinier pieces. So we're just going to heat that up and lightly kind of reheat it up a little bit. And what you want to do if you're making your bacon fresh and you're doing this quiche, make sure that you take the bacon as you're cooking it. Keep the bacon grease in there. Okay, guys? I know this sounds like, okay, fat city, but what can I tell you? Some food has to be kind of a little fattening to taste good, once in a while. So take your bacon and let it cook. Right now, I still have grease on the bacon. And in a way, that's a good thing because I want that bacon flavor to be mixed in with this delicious cooked spinach. Okay, so I've now rough chopped my bacon. I've already cooked it. I let it cool. I drained it. I've rough chopped it. And we're just going to add that back in a hot pan now. Here we go. Okay, perfect. So let's put that bacon right back in there. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, so that bacon goes right in there. Okay, perfect. Oh, I could smell this already like it's just fresh cooked. Okay, here we go. So, we have our pre-cooked bacon, which is getting some nice, beautiful bacon grease. I'm just going to heat this up a little bit. And then we'll show you the next step. Okay, so my bacon is now heated up, beautiful. We're going to take it out of the pan. Now, like I did, you could do this ahead of time. You can cook your bacon ahead of time. You can drain it, cool it, put it in the fridge for a couple days, and then you can reheat it when you're ready to make your quiche. It's a time saver. Or you can do it all in one shot. You can cook your bacon, but the goal here is to get some of that bacon grease back in the pan because we're going to saute and actually cook down our fresh spinach. So here we have this beautiful bacon. What? It's gorgeous. Okay. Let's put this back in here, guys. Perfect. So we're going to set this aside. We're going to place that on the bottom of our quiche shell in a moment. Now, we have our delicious spinach. Now, what we're going to do is cook this spinach down. Nice, fresh spinach. And you want to season every layer. That's one thing I always say. So we're going to start putting just a little bit of butter. Yeah, you heard me, butter. In the pan. About a tablespoon and a half or so. Perfect. Okay, we're going to let that nice and heat up, which it's doing beautifully. Gorgeous. Let's put half of our spinach. We're going to put about 4 ounces of spinach in here. Now we're going to lower this flame just a little bit, okay? We're going to season our spinach. Now because the bacon is salty, you don't want extra salt. So we're going to put a little bit of pepper, only pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. Oh yeah, baby. Looks good. Mix this up just a little bit, and we're going to cover this because this spinach is going to take about maybe 45 seconds to cook down a little bit. But in a moment, we're going to actually add the rest of our spinach. Okay? And I'll tell you, this is already getting very shiny, already starting to cook down beautifully. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we're done already. Let's put the second batch in, and we're going to layer, remember now, layer this on top and season every layer. A little more black pepper. Beautiful. And a little garlic powder. Yum, yum. Sophia, I hope you write me and email me and tell me how much you love this. Okay, here we go. Sophia's our star today. Quiche Sophia. I'm gathering up new recipes for a new cookbook. And so this will be featured one of the quiche in the cookbook. And there's many other new quiche that I've had that we'll do on future shows. All right, this is beautiful. All right, it's only going to take a second or two to cook down. So in the meantime, I'm going to take my quiche shell and I'm going to put my cooled bacon inside the bottom of the quiche shell. Just like that. Perfect. Oh, baby. See how shiny and gorgeous that is? Shiny and beautiful. That bacon just shines. A little bit of grease on there. It's going to pair beautifully with the spinach. Okay. Now here's what's happening. This spinach is beautiful. It's shiny. It's cooked down. So pretty much I'm going to turn my burner off now because what happens is, and actually I'm going to unplug this too. Hopefully it'll be quiet in a moment. What happens is the spinach that is warm after it's cooked, already cooked down, it's going to end up cooking even a little bit more on its own. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, let's take that. We're going to move this induction burner out of the way. And we're going to put this here, our quiche shell. We're going to put our delicious spinach right on top. Oh, baby. Nice and shiny spinach. There we go. Spilled a little bit there, but we'll get that. Perfect. Okay. Awesome excellence. Here we go. Okay, so let's make sure you can see this, everyone. You see how beautiful and shiny that spinach is. Isn't that gorgeous? So we're going to kind of fluff that all into with the bacon in just a few moments. Okay, so I can smell this already. It's so good. And guys, when you put the spices on it, you can use garlic and onion powder and salt and pepper. I do that a lot with roasting vegetables. And if you've seen my video on roasting vegetables, I use salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder all the time. I love that combination. So watch that YouTube video as well. Okay, so we are ready for the next step. We're going to take our tray because we're getting ready to pop this in the oven. All right, so now we're going to take our 5 eggs. I have 5 eggs. We're going to lightly beat our eggs, just like that. Perfect. Okay, we're lightly beating our eggs. And now we're not going to add salt and pepper to this, again, because we have enough spices in the vegetables and in the quiche, excuse me, in the bacon that's in the quiche shell. Now we're going to add 3/4 cup of half and half, or cream, whatever you'd like. And we're going to mix that in just a little bit there. Looking good, Sophia. You're going to be proud of this one. Okay. Now we're going to pour this cream and egg mixture right over inside our quiche shell. Beautiful. Now, I always say that is perfect. Make sure that you don't go up, leave a little space in your quiche shell because you're going to be putting cheese on top. And then you're going to be pulling some of the spinach through. So you don't want to put the cream mixture to the very, up to the tippity top of your quiche shell. And I can't really tip this, but I'm hoping you guys can see that. So I've got a little room at the edge of the quiche shell, so I have room to put some cheese on top. So far so good, guys. All right, we're going to take some of our delicious Asiago, Parmesan, mozzarella, and we're going to plop that right on top. Be real generous with it, guys. Sophia loves a lot of Italian cheeses. So we're going to pull some spinach through along with bacon. It's going to be so pretty. It's going to look like a magazine cover. All my quiche look like a magazine cover. I'm an artist in my own right. Okay. We're all an artist. Some of us draw and paint. Not me. My husband, yes, beautiful. He's done beautiful pictures, beautiful portraits, gorgeous. And one day I'm going to get him on a video and show you guys how to do that. You know, give you a beginner's artist course, if you will. But me, I'm an artist when it comes to quiche. I like to design. All right, let's do a little more of this cheese. Oh, baby. That is gorgeous. And I like to put some cheese at the very edge of the quiche shell, kind of fan it out, so it kind of touches the edges of the quiche shell. It helps bind the egg mixture in while it's cooking. Now you're going to pull a little bit after now. By now we're really getting thick with cheese. Oh, marvelous. It's so good. Painting a picture here, guys. Wait till you see the finished product. So I'm pulling some spinach through and pulling some bacon through. Okay. Now, this is going to look gorgeous. All right, so what we're going to do now is I have some bacon showing, I have some spinach showing. Sophia, you're going to love this one, honey. Whoa. Hey, and if you ever come to my studio, I want you to do video with me. Yeah. Tell me how much you love the quiche. Okay, here we go. I know we're far away from each other, but we'll get you here one way or the other. Okay. Here we go. Bacon's pulled through. We've got some nice, beautiful spinach. All right. Creme de la creme, kids. Last bit, we're going to add some imported Pecorino Romano. And again, if any of you have been following me on my YouTubes, I don't use anything else but. I get this ordered from Syracuse, New York. My imported Pecorino Romano cheese. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. And that's going to look gorgeous. Okay. So we are ready to go into a 300, I don't know if you guys can see that quiche. I don't want to tip it too much because I don't want to spill out the egg mixture. We're going to put this into a 350-degree oven for 45 minutes. Now, every oven varies. I always say that. There's a chance you might have to cook it for 50 minutes or 55. I wouldn't do too much more than that. Make sure it's browned around the edges. If you're doing this for food safety, of course, for professional reasons, and you're cooking this in your restaurant, make sure the center is 165 degrees. And then it's done and it's food safety for you. Other than that, and that's still what I practice here, other than that, you know, 350 degrees, 45 minutes, you got delicious quiche. Quiche Sophia. All right, Sophia, let's pop this baby in the oven and we're gonna serve it up with something, little Parmesan cheese shredded and some black olives. Yeah, you heard me. Okay, you're gonna be in heaven on earth. We'll be back with the finished product. And here we have the finished product. Perfect. Sophia B, look at that beauty. You know, just hot out of the oven. I let it cool for probably about maybe 10 minutes or so before you want to cut it. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all the spinach swirled around in there, and look at the bacon. You can see it's beautifully cooked right around the edges. Gorgeous. It's 165 degrees in the center, perfectly safe and healthy, so we're good to go. And you know what? Now we're gonna cut this baby and put a slice right on the plate. Let's see what we can do here. Now, oh yeah. So we're just gonna, folks, this is shiny and gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful. You can make this at home. And Sophia, you can make this at home yourself. Okay, baby. And I hope you're gonna love this. All right, let's get a little bit of the crust. Just a little piece here. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Look at those colors. Look at those colors. That is gorgeous. See the hot steam coming from that? Amazing. That is perfectly cooked in the center. It's nice and firm. Gorgeous. And you know what, Sophia? You love black olives. So you know what, darling? We're going to put a little side of black olives here. And we're going to put a little bit of shredded Parmesan right on top. Now, doesn't that look pretty? Hey, listen, guys. If you want this recipe, rewatch this video, write everything down. You can write me, let me know how yours came out. And Sophia, I'm proud of you, honey. You're the winner. I'll be sending you a prize, and guess what? I'll be making another quiche for you. So, for Dana, dishing it out with Dana, we're gonna bid you goodbye and tell you bon appetit. Enjoy. Sophia, you're a doll. Thanks so much for writing me in, and I'm so happy and excited that you won this contest. Take care. See you next time.